trying to put a little more organization into this space by adding a book wall to that far wall over there. Also, it'll give them somewhere to put their books, which are currently being stored on the floor. They were in boxes. You know how that goes if you have kids. This could be a complete disaster. I have no idea how it's going to go. I've got a plan, but so we'll see how it goes. I started by figuring out where on the wall I wanted each crown molding section to go, how far apart, that kind of thing. Then marked out on the wall where each one would be high and also where the studs were. Then marked out on each crown molding piece where the studs were on the piece, so I knew where to drill the pilot holes. And then drilled pilot holes in all of the crown molding pieces, 4 in each one. Then used a special drill bit to drill pockets next to each of my pilot holes so that the screw wouldn't sit. Oh, these are the drill bits. Whatever they're called. Anyway, so that the end of the screw wouldn't stick out, and if I wanted to, I could then even fill in that pocket with like filler and paint over it so that the screws don't show at all. However, I decided not to do that because I'm not totally committed to this yet. I might take it down, and you can't really see it anyway because they're set in from those pockets. I did also drill pilot holes on the wall so that I wouldn't just be ripping into the studs there without any pre-drilled holes. And then went ahead and attached the crown molding piece to the wall with screws. I was really impressed with how, as I put the screws in and it got flush against the wall, that the piece of crown molding really evened out. They were kind of warped a little bit just from being a piece of wood, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get the whole thing level or not, but once I did attach it to the wall at a level angle, they all were very level, which I was very happy about because my husband was complaining that maybe they weren't going to be level. They're working really good to put the books on. I'm super happy with how they ended up on there. I did figure out that because there's no lip on the end and they're kind of narrow, that sometimes the books would fall off, especially when my little guy was basically just pulling them off on the bottom shelf. So I ended up attaching some elastic up on the wall. I just put screws on either side, tied the elastic across, and it's holding them up really nicely. I really love how it turned out.